my channel. Today I'm doing a slightly different video and I'm doing a little vlog for a wee adventure I'm doing with my friend and obviously some reading, of course. So first, say hi Chloe.
Hello.
And we're just going on a wee couple days away and looking at some castles and doing some walks, seeing some pyramids, and I thought I would take you along with me. So we're driving on our way down right now. We're going very slow, we're behind a lorry. And then we're going right now to Craigievar Castle, which is this lovely big pink castle. I think the picture of it's probably quite famous. I don't know if you'd recognise the name, but it's an inspiration behind Cinderella's castle. So I want to see it because it looks very pretty and aesthetic. And then afterwards we'll get to our little house that we're staying at and I'll show you what we're going to be reading. But for now, here is the start to the vlog. This is so awkward. Hello, so I hope that was a fun little castle montage there, and we're now at our wee housey for the next couple of days and it's so cute and little and it feels a bit like an old lady's house, like in a good way. So I just wanted to kind of talk about what I'm going to be reading. So I've got two books, but I've got another one with me because I'm nearly done both of these but I didn't finish them in time. I've got my main book, Love and Other Natural Disasters. I have like 90 pages left of this one and it's so good, so fun. It's a sapphic rom-com and it's got like a love quadrangle and lots of messiness and I am in love. And then I'm also reading Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. I've only got a little bit left of it, like 100 or so pages. And this one I'm enjoying less. I've actually been just audiobooking it mostly and like listening to it while I cross stitch in the evenings to kind of get through it. So this is me trying to get through the books I've had on my TBR for ages and ages and ages before I go away by speeding through them via audiobook. Because I don't want to just chuck them without reading them because I am still interested but like not enough to actually read them properly, if that makes sense. Chloe, what are you reading?
I'm currently reading Capturing the Devil.
That's the last Docking Jack the Ripper book, yes?
Yes, the fourth one.
And what do you think?
Well, I'm only on chapter 10,
so not a lot.
So far, not a lot has happened, but yeah. It's getting interesting. So.
Good. When we drove in through the little town that we're staying in, there's a massive used bookstore, so expect to see that at some point. But also we need to get food, so we're going to go down to the town soon-ish. And it's going to be a good, fun time, and then come back and just chill in the evening, I think. Coming at you with the most awkward fit check in history, but I'm wearing a dress and it's cute. And I want to talk about this book because I just finished it. I was just finishing off the last few pages of this one and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm giving it 4 stars. And I'll have a review written at some point. But yes, I very much enjoyed it. This is this really like summery rom-com book. You follow a main character called Nozomi who is going to San Francisco for the summer to assist do an internship at a art museum, and there she meets a couple of different girls. We've got Willow who's just broken up with her girlfriend, or her girlfriend's just broken up with her and she's not doing very well, and Nozomi has a huge crush on her, so she proposes a fake dating scheme and she means it for the benefit Willow by making her ex jealous, but Nozomi's really planning on it carrying out like it does in the books and the movies where she and Willow will fall in love. And we also meet Della who is running a display at the museum and she is actually dating Willow's ex, so we've got this whole messy quadrangle of sapphics. I love it. Nozomi is a lesbian, uses the label, love that as well, and it's just a whole lot of fun and messiness and just chaos, and it's full of sapphics of colour and it's just really good fun. And what my kind of main thought about it is that this did what Meet Cute Diary was going for, but did it well. So I've talked a bit about not really vibing with Meet Cute Diary perfectly because I didn't like the main character and I didn't like the kind of main relationship of the book. I thought it got way too close to abuse and manipulation and everything, and it just made it really unpleasant for me to read. But this, you have a similar concept, but the relationship is not completely healthy, but it's not near that level. It's like you're never going to have a healthy relationship, everything really positive if you're doing a fake dating scheme, yeah? But I just thought that this basically did what Meet Cute Diary was going for, but better and make it sapphic, if that makes sense. So yes, now I'm going to probably read some more, to be honest. So we're now walking to town to get a chippy and I'm very excited, though I don't understand why every time I film a vlog I somehow end up having a chippy. Like, I promise I don't just live on chippies, but I'm very, very excited, so fingers crossed it's good. Hello, it's later on now, it's like 9 p.m. and I'm checking in because I finished Rebel of the Sands, my second book of the day. What is happening here? I don't know. So I listened to the last like 100 pages or so on audiobook and I actually enjoyed this one quite a bit. I think it's still maybe a 3-star, but also probably because I audiobooked it instead of actually reading it. Probably not going to continue the series because it did wrap up quite nicely and I don't really want to. This is a YA fantasy. It's first in a series, as I kind of said. This follows a main character called Amani who lives in a kind of forgotten city at the edges of the desert. And in this country where she lives, women really don't have rights. You know, everything is to their father or to their husband. And she is not a fan of this system, and she is an amazing shooter. So she dresses as a boy and attempts to win some money in a shooting contest. And she meets here a foreign stranger and things go awry, and long story short, she ends up involved in a rebellion. And I would have eaten this up if I had read it when I got it years ago. Now though, it was good, it was fun, but it's nothing special, nothing I'm like really excited about like I definitely would have been back then. It's just not really my thing anymore, but if YA fantasy is your thing, then maybe you'd enjoy it more. Good morning, it's now Thursday morning, our second day here. And today we're going to go to the pyramids, the Balmoral cairns, that's their name, right? And it's a big long walk, but pyramids. And we're bringing books. I'm bringing Afterlove. What? I thought it was many pyramids.
Cairns, and then there's the one pyramid, Prince Albert's pyramid.
Why is it a 6-mile walk to the one?
Because there's a bunch of cairns, like smaller cairns.
Oh. Well, I get to see one pyramid. And we're bringing books. I'm bringing Afterlove. I just read like the first chapter. Very intrigued. This is about a girl called Ash who dies very tragically and joins a group of girl reapers in the afterlife, but she's determined to be with her girlfriend from before again somehow. I'm very intrigued by it. I've heard good things. This comes out later this month on the 22nd, I believe. Chloe, what are you reading?
I'm currently reading Cemetery Boys. It doesn't have the cover on it, but there you go.
And what did you think of Capturing the Devil?
It was very disappointing. I didn't care for their messed up relationship, I just wanted the death.
There wasn't enough murder in it.
There wasn't enough murder. And it was very obvious who the killer was.
See, disappointing. That series did go a bit downhill after Stalking Jack the Ripper.
The second book was good.
Yeah.
The third book was crap. The Becoming the Dark Prince, or whatever,
the novella.
That was good, and then that other one was shit.
Well, that's our plan for today. I'm gonna go read some books, look at a single pyramid.
And some cairns.
And some cairns. Discovered a cairn, and we can't actually read to see whose it is, but just look at this view. that meme of the old lady saying it's been 84 years. We're still fucking walking and it's all uphill. I just wanted to document my Lara Croft style fit. I love it a lot. So when we got back from the walk, I will not lie, we both took a big fat nap. But I also read a bit of my book. I'm like 40 pages in and really enjoying it so far. It switches between the past and the present. So we get Ash as a Reaper, and we also get Ash as she first meets Poppy and starts her relationship with her. So we really do get to follow their romance, and I'm just loving that so far. And I also like that it's not like one chapter past, one chapter present, one chapter past. You know, you get that structure a lot, and it can be a bit disorienting and you don't really connect with each timeline and all of that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And this one, however, we had one chapter in the present, and now it's been like 4 in a row in the past, so you are really getting like into the flow of the relationship, and I'm just enjoying it a lot. I'm obviously I'm not very far in. I'm like 40 pages, so can't tell you anything really profound about it, but very good, enjoying it. Away to go read some more now while our pizza cooks. Pizza. Oh, it's so very cute. The relationship is so sweet. It is truly the lesbian love story I've been dying to read, as it says. It's so cute. And I was wrong earlier when I said about it being told in alternating timelines. It's in the book is in 2 sections actually, so I am just reading the before right now, and I'll get to the after. But for now, it is so cute. I am so in love with this relationship, and they've only been on like 1 date, so like I'm gonna get very attached, and then I'm gonna have my heart broken when she dies. It's now late, and I just want to confirm once again that I am loving this book, loving their relationship. They are such like U-Haul lesbians. If you've heard of that kind of joke that lesbians all get very intense very quickly and like planning lives together, thinking about kids, all of that very soon, and they are definitely doing this. And I think in this book in particular, it's so devastating because you know that Ash dies, like that is on the synopsis, but you're seeing her so excited about this future with Poppy and what that can look like, and it's just so like you've got in the back of your mind that it's never going to happen, and it's so heartbreaking. But it's just so cute. They've just gone on a date to an art gallery, and it's just so tender and soft and sapphic, and I'm so in love with this book and these girls, and I just want to keep reading, but I'm also like terrified of the pain that this might cause me. It's our last day, we're just leaving our little tiny house, but I wanted to check in. Read just a little bit more of Afterlove last night. Still love it, still brilliant, still very excited to continue. And I actually tweeted this, but it's so British because all the text messages always end in 2 kisses. It's just like incredibly British of it. But anyway, Chloe, what did you think of Cemetery Boys?
It was really good.
Good. Any favourite character?
Julian.
Good choice. And yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to the little tiny house. I'm gonna miss it a lot. It's a good wee house.
It is, for the price.
For the price as well. Like, this is very affordable for 2 students. Bye tiny house, miss you. That's me home, so I just wanted to wrap up what I managed to read while I was away. So first up, I finished off the last like 90 pages of Love and Other Natural Disasters. I love this. It's the perfect summer rom-com if you're looking for some messy sapphics. It's a good lot of fun, and I really liked the romance development as well. Next up, I read like 160 pages to finish off Rebel of the Sands via audiobook. This was a YA fantasy. It is not one I went into with very high hopes just because I know that my tastes have kind of changed, but it was still pretty decent, still enjoyed it. Probably not going to continue the series though because this one wrapped up pretty well, so there's no like real need to continue or real like tug of what's going to happen next because I don't care that much. But overall, it's not bad, and I would recommend it if you are more in a YA fantasy kind of mood. Then finally, I read the first 124 pages of Afterlove by Tanya Byrne. This one, really enjoying it as I've talked about recently, so I'm not going to say it now, but for now, the relationship development is definitely fun and so sweet. I'm really enjoying that. And yeah, that's kind of the end of the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's kind of been a practice run for me as well because when I'm away in France, I move in like the beginning of September. I'm hoping I can do a lot of vlogging there because I don't think I'll be able to do a lot of sit down filming videos. I don't really know what my schedule's going to be like, but so that's that. But hopefully you enjoyed this and hopefully it turns out as I kind of hope it will. And yeah, I'll have links to all of these books down below, as well as my social media, my bookshop affiliate, my wishlist, everything you could ever need. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and I'll see you with another video soon.